months in this dream-pursuing career, I've toured through 21 states alone in my CRV for weeks at a time. I've pored over the perfect lyrics in days-long isolation, and I've agonized over Instagram post punctuation more than I'd like to admit. I've questioned pretty much every decision that I've made in this past year, and at times I've felt overwhelmingly, unshakably alone, because that's what happens when you chase your dream and you step away from the pack. So I was left wondering, how can this joy that I'm experiencing of chasing my dream become juxtaposed with the most demoralizing and deeply lonely season of my life? So I did what most of us do in a quarter-life crisis, and I called my mom. And my mom, who's here today, a beautifully strong woman, but not 1 ounce musical or spontaneous, is the last person I expected to understand my life right now. And she may not fully, that's okay, it's true. But she does understand me. And she said 4 simple words that I needed to hear the most: you are not alone. Slowly, I've learned that although I may be a solo artist on my own path, this life is impossible unless we can look to our left and look to our right and say, we're in it together. Many of you have stories, class of 2019, many of you have stories that are unlike anybody else here in this room, which is so beautiful. But that doesn't mean that you're not all in it together. Gemma Santizo, who crushed the national anthem, can I just say? That was unbelievable. Gemma amazingly overcame lymphoma after being diagnosed during her sophomore year, all while balancing her involvement in the drama club and being a positive light to the rest of the school. And although you weren't there with her treatments, you were all still in it with her together. She told me that right before she went up. It was amazing. Hunter Piaccatelli, he demonstrated true bravery when he came out to his freshman English class through a slam poem. Amazing. And although you may not know what that feels like in his vulnerable shoes, you were all in it with him together. For me, years ago, Miss Verdon was the first to ask every morning how I was when I walked in. And now, 6 years later, she's the first one to share my music when it drops. Coach McMullen couldn't believe I'd leave basketball for theater in 2011, but now she travels on a school night to see me play shows in Providence. It's pretty awesome. We are so lucky to come from a community that will support us no matter how crazy our dreams are, now or 30 years from now. Look to your left, look to your right. I was a teacher, I mean it. Look to your left, look to your right, and tell someone next to you, we are in it together.
We are in it together. We are in it together.
You are in it together. We are all here on this beautiful day, in the courtyard, in it together. And no matter where you go, you always will be. No one else will understand your experience here at EG, just like Petra, yeah, is that her name? Hey, awesome speech. She said my line, it was awesome. Well, maybe I say your line. I'll give you credit for that. She said that no one else will understand what you guys went through here because they weren't here. And it's true, they will never. No matter where you go, you'll always have that to share together. These relationships will far outlast the final exams, the sweaty caps and gowns, the sports championships, the heartbreaks and beyond. You're here in it together. Just like the Marvel heroes joining forces, like Miley and Liam in holy matrimony, like the Jonas Brothers reuniting, and the power team that we never expected of Lil Nas X and Billy Ray, they've all proven that everything is better when we do it together. We can do anything when we have our pack alongside of us. Class of 2019, you're in it together. You really are. No matter where you go, no matter what you pursue, these will be the ones that you knew when and who will know you then. Best of luck in all you do, and always remember who is right here with you. Congratulations.